But I think that Wilt Chamberlain was full of I'm gonna tell you why. How could you not like that? There's something mentally wrong with you if you're like, nope, not for me. It's pretty good. It was all Hispanic guys, so I didn't really understand what they were saying. I think they just kept saying, I want to date your sister. But that's, you know, some people serve this a little bit soupy. You can serve it more hearty, but you're gonna see that the starch from this pasta is gonna thicken it up along with the cheese. And we're gonna have a beautiful meal here. This is a real gem. Welcome to another episode of Good Cooking. And today we're making pasta Piselli, also known as pasta with peas. All right. You got your olive oil in the pan, just a nice coating. We got it on medium heat, it's nice and hot. We're going right in with our pancetta. Hey, take a look at this, Ben. I buy my own pancetta, not pre-packaged. I go to the deli counter, I get a nice chunk of it. And then I slice it up to the size that I want. You can buy the pre-packaged if you want, but why not get the fresh stuff? No junk in there. Let that go for a minute or two, nice and rendered. By the way, I was thinking today, can't get too far away from this because I gotta throw my onions in. Actually, let's throw our onions in. I got a white onion here, chopped up very nicely, just like that. You're gonna go like 5-6 minutes on this. Just wait until the onion gets translucent.
You know what it smells like now?
Evan?
McDonald's.
Yes. Although I'd have to dump like a ton of preservatives in there and be out on the work release program. No offense to the people in McDonald's, but last time I was there.
Really?
I mean, everything's automated now. No one even takes the order. You gotta go to the little computer, boopity 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 boop, go to the, and then they just hand you your order. It's basically like they just feel your post, they go, can you start Tuesday?
Not like In-N-Out.
Not like In-N-Out.
I'm convinced every kid at In-N-Out is on his way to running a Fortune 500 company.
Absolutely.
Right?
They are
bright, dialed in.
They are smart. They know what's going on. They're attentive.
Like whoever's talking trash about Gen Z, go to In-N-Out.
Yep.
All the good ones are there.
I agree, 100%. By the way, I was talking to my buddies today. We were just talking about basketball. I think, and I think you and I probably even talked about this a little bit, I think that Wilt Chamberlain was full of I'm gonna tell you why. He had that 100-point game, right? No video, no nothing. Just him at the end with a piece of loose leaf that said 100. Later went on to claim that he slept with 10,000 women. Ben, 10,000? He died at 63. So if you take the math, let's say he had a good 40-year run. Right? That breaks down, I did the math, breaks down to 250 women per year. 365 days in a year. So I mean, yeah, no, he's definitely had some foursomes and fivesomes and ninesomes and, you know, some round robin tournaments going on in there. But 250 a year for 40 years?
How funny would it be if he had a piece of paper photo for that?
Just him with a long piece of paper, like old school printing paper with the perforations on the side. Just said 10,000. And then we are going to add frozen peas. I'm using frozen peas. You want to use fresh peas, you do whatever you want. I'm using the frozen peas. Like all I'm saying is, do we think that Kareem played with these bad boys from a previous episode and he could have took Shaq with these? 330-pound Shaquille O'Neal, 7'1" out of LSU. You think Kareem would stop this with these? They would fog up. He'd be in the third row by the second quarter. Forget it. Come on. Now you can use water or you can use chicken broth. I prefer chicken broth. I just like the flavor. Water, not a problem. Use that too. You want to just bring this about an inch above your peas. So let's pour that in. We're gonna season this up because you gotta season everything. So let's just do a nice little salt. Not too much because you got the pancetta in there. That's gonna give it some salt. So take it easy on the salt. Then we got that nice Kirkland brand ground pepper. Give it a little stir. Once we get this to a boil, we're gonna add our pasta. You wanna use a small pasta. So anything like Ditalini is a very traditional one. This one I have here is called Lumachine. Translates to, Ben, tiny snails. Look at this, like little snail shells. Look at that, huh? Little baby. Look, a little family of snails just going along down the snail highway, right? Next thing you know, they're in your pasta Piselli. That's how this works.
The you grow up with this recipe?
Yes, my grandmother used to make this. And then when I worked in the restaurant business, it was the family meal. So you get a family meal usually like around 11 in the afternoon before the lunch service starts. And then again at about 4:30 before dinner service. You always look forward to that nice meal before a long evening ahead because, you know, in the restaurant business, Saturday, Sunday, Friday, you work until 11:30, 12, 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning sometimes.
What was the ball busting like at family meal?
It's pretty good. It was all Hispanic guys, so I didn't really understand what they were saying. I think they just kept saying, I want to date your sister. But that's, you know, every time they saw a hot girl, papi, papi. The starch from the pasta is going to thicken it. Some people serve this a little bit soupy, a little more soupy. You can serve it more hearty and just like a traditional pasta dish with a little bit of liquid in it. But you're gonna see that the starch from this pasta is gonna thicken it up along with the cheese. And we're gonna have a beautiful meal here. This is a real gem, in my opinion. Oh my God. Wow. How could you not like that? There's something mentally wrong with you if you're like, nope, not for me. All right, Ben, as you can see, the liquid is kind of evaporated here. All of that starch sucked it up, the pasta. You still got a little liquid in there, right? Totally fine. Turn the heat off. Make sure you turn the heat off, okay? Maybe you slide it over. Can I slide it over? Slide it off that burner a little bit. We got grated Parmesan Reggiano. Can't be beat. Another mix and you're ready to serve. You know, pasta with peas is one of those classic dishes. So easy to make, nothing fancy, but so heartwarming. I mean, my grandmother used to make it when I was a kid, and I used to have it in the restaurant when I was working there. They would make it as the family meal. You'd always look forward to 4 o'clock because that's when they would serve it. And I gotta tell you, when you had a long night ahead of you, a meal like that went a long way. If you want the recipe, as always, it's in the description below. And from our house to yours, bon appetit. Thanks for watching. And if you liked our pasta and peas, I gotta tell you, I think you're really gonna like our baked ziti. You wanna know where the link is for that? Ben put it right here. And if you want other recipes, because we got 1,000 of those, click the link here, which he put for your ease. If you have any problem finding it, I don't know what else to tell you. There's something wrong with you.